Hi, this is James Hahn with Real Life Rosary, and this is a daily meditation for real life. What are you praying for right now? Right this minute. Hopefully you're praying for something always in your heart. Or what did you pray for this morning? Or what are you going to pray for at church today? Or what are you going to pray for this evening and during your rosary or during your evening prayers? What is it that's on your heart that you're bringing to God today? Are you praying for friends and family members to come to the faith or return to the faith? Or are you praying for healing, for health, for yourself or for somebody else? Are you praying for a job or a new job? Are you praying for someone you went to high school with? You just had this feeling that you needed to pray for them. What is it that you're praying for today? Now, with those things in mind, what if you only had 24 hours left to pray? You can't ask for more time. That's against the rules. But what would you pray for? Would it be the same things that you're praying for now? Or would it be different? I know I would stop praying to win the lottery. It's probably not a good thing to pray for anyhow. And it would be pointless because I only had 24 hours. And I would probably pray that my children, all 7 of my kids, would stay faithful until we meet again in the kingdom. My prayers would be more focused, and I would think that yours would be too. And today's gospel is very interesting because we have the high priestly prayer of Jesus in John 17, right before the Last Supper, during the Last Supper, and right before the crucifixion. And what does Jesus pray for? Does he pray for healing for the whole world? Does he pray for the conversion of sinners? Does he pray for the gifts of the Holy Spirit on the apostles? No. He prays for unity. I find that fascinating. 24 hours or so before he faces the crucifixion and death, he's praying for unity. He says that he wants all of us to be one as he and the Father are one. Talk about close. Talk about close. As close as he and the Father are. That's amazing, and that's what his prayer is. That's what he wants to happen. Now I know that I have friends who watch these videos who are Methodist and Presbyterian and non-denominational and atheists and yes, even Baptists. You know who you are. And I think that we need to imitate Jesus in that prayer. We need to pray that we become closer to one another. There's no reason for us to be so far apart. We want to imitate Jesus' prayer that we all be one as he and the Father are one. Now, in order for there to be oneness, there has to be a relationship. In order for there to be a relationship, we have to talk. And we have to talk more often. We have to discuss things. We have to maybe even argue about things, but we have to keep the lines of communication open and not be in our own little boxes and try to reach out to one another. It's not easy, right? In my marriage, that's not easy. When there's difficulties and disagreements, but it's only a true relationship, only true unity can come when she and I are open to at least talking, at least thinking about things and not just shutting each other off. And that's what Jesus wants, not only in our relationships and our marriages, but with each other. He wants us all to be one as he and the Father are one. That's amazing. It's a powerful prayer. It's a scary prayer. But it's a prayer that I think that we need to start praying more often. That we can recognize our differences, no matter how small or how big they are, and come together to bring about that unity. This is Jesus' prayer. This is what he focused on before he died. So I want to invite you today, each and every one of you and myself, to pray for more unity among Christians. That's something that we need. We need it desperately. It's the only way that we're going to succeed in bringing Christ to the world, to set a better example. This was Jesus' prayer, and I hope that it's going to be our prayer today as well. May God bless you. This is James Hahn with Real Life Rosary, and a daily meditation for real life.